Gideon, a prominent figure in the Bible, is well regarded among Jehovah's Witnesses for his exemplary faith and courage. His story is found in Judges chapters 6 to 8 and offers many lessons on reliance on Jehovah, humility, and obedience despite personal doubts and fears. Let's explore his story and its significance. Background of Gideon. Gideon lived during a tumultuous time in Israel's history, marked by oppression and unfaithfulness. After the Israelites turned away from Jehovah, they fell under the domination of the Midianites, a nomadic people who raided their lands, leaving the Israelites impoverished and fearful. In this dire context, Jehovah chose Gideon to deliver his people. At the time of his calling, Gideon was a farmer and considered himself insignificant, coming from the weakest clan in the tribe of Manasseh. His own admission of feeling unworthy highlights his humility, Judges chapter 6 verse 15. Jehovah, however, saw Gideon's potential and assured him, "I will be with you, and you will strike down the Midianites as if they were one man." Judges chapter 6 verse 16. Jehovah's calling and Gideon's obedience. Gideon's story emphasizes Jehovah's ability to use individuals who might not seem powerful by human standards. When an angel appeared to Gideon while he was secretly threshing wheat, it marked the beginning of his role as a judge. Initially hesitant, Gideon sought signs to confirm Jehovah's presence and guidance. Jehovah patiently provided these signs, including the well-known test involving a fleece. Gideon asked for the fleece to be wet with dew while the surrounding ground remained dry, and the reverse the next day. These miracles bolstered Gideon's faith. Judges chapter 6 verses 36 to 40. Gideon's faith in action. With Jehovah's guidance, Gideon gathered an army to face the Midianites. However, Jehovah reduced the number of soldiers from 32,000 to just 300. This drastic reduction ensured that the victory would be recognized as Jehovah's doing, not Israel's strength. Judges chapter 7 verse 2. Jehovah directed Gideon to equip his men with unconventional weapons, trumpets, jars, and torches. Under the cover of night, the small band created confusion in the Midianite camp, leading to their defeat. This episode demonstrates the power of faith and obedience to Jehovah. Gideon trusted Jehovah's strategy even when it seemed illogical from a human perspective. It underscores the principle that reliance on Jehovah brings success. Gideon's humility and leadership. Another admirable quality of Gideon was his humility. After the victory, when the Israelites wanted to make him their king, he declined, insisting that Jehovah was their true ruler. Judges chapter 8 verse 23. This response reflects Gideon's deep respect for Jehovah's sovereignty. Lessons for today. Jehovah's Witnesses view Gideon as a model of faith and reliance on Jehovah. His story teaches several key lessons. Faith over fear. Like Gideon, believers may feel inadequate or fearful when faced with challenges, but faith in Jehovah can empower them to accomplish what seems impossible. Obedience to Jehovah's guidance. Even when Jehovah's instructions might seem unconventional or difficult, obedience leads to blessings and success. Jehovah's power through the weak. Gideon's story shows that Jehovah can use anyone, regardless of their background or personal limitations, to accomplish his will. Avoiding personal glory. Gideon's humility reminds believers to give credit to Jehovah for victories and blessings in life. Gideon's later years. Unfortunately, Gideon's later years include a cautionary note. After his triumph, he made an ephod, which became a snare to Israel, as people began to misuse it for idolatrous purposes. Judges chapter 8 verse 27. This aspect of his story serves as a reminder to guard against any actions that might lead oneself or others away from Jehovah. Modern application. Jehovah's Witnesses often reflect on Gideon's life during their personal Bible study or in congregation meetings. His story reinforces the importance of putting complete trust in Jehovah, especially when facing seemingly insurmountable obstacles. It also emphasizes the value of humility and the dangers of allowing success to lead to spiritual pitfalls. In conclusion, Gideon's life serves as a powerful example of faith, courage, and reliance on Jehovah. His story, as presented in the Bible and discussed on jw.org, inspires believers to remain steadfast in their service to God, confident in His ability to support and guide them, no matter their circumstances. Please share and like and please subscribe.